Yeah. Whatever we talked, you simplify it.
Um, well, what I understood from the last talk was I have this image of a baby, that the baby has a much simpler mind.
Simpler.
It's not full of furniture and full of thoughts and language and ideas and rules. So actually the baby, that type of, if we can have this mind like a baby, we're closer to bliss. We're closer to just what we try to achieve with a whole lifetime of achievement. I want to learn this, I want to learn that, I want to get to this place, I want to get this diploma, this job, this much money. Actually, maybe the paradox is the baby is already closer. But
To
we
the
spend our whole
whole.
life running far away from it, but really we're trying to just go back to where we started. Is this correct?
Yeah, 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 yeah. It is like befooling oneself.
Yeah, and also I understood that if the mind is cluttered, full of thoughts, full of rules, full of uh, little barriers, then you can't allow wisdom.
Yeah,
There's no room for wisdom. There's no room for bliss. It's
yes,
too full.
yeah. So what happened is that 5 year and then 15 year and then the 55. So it's like, of course, between 5 and 15 is more, body is more alive. Everything become totally alive. Somebody gives you things, clothing, bicycle, and you think that is the world.
Mhm.
Of course, that is the world, but that is the different name of the toys. Means toys, like one kind of toy, a little 5 year is totally absorbed into the little parrot, the whole attention. When next he's dreaming of that, and next day also actually don't dream, but when he sees it get consumed. So observe, observation, and the observed. Actually, is all three are unified. And of course, how it begins. If the genetic is different, then don't give my toy to the other
Yeah.
friend or other brother or other sister. Is my toy. What is the force comes my toy? Why? The attachment.
Mhm.
And if it's sattvic type, because what they call RNA, DNA is inbuilt, because the other brother or sister is give it to the other, it's not mine. So where this force and power of me and mine comes from is inbuilt genetic code. Genetic code means the body mind layers are covered by the intensity of the desire born. If the intensity, the desire could communicate without the body mind, Body mind can be divine when it is the vehicle of divinity. What is divinity means? That sharing, flowing. What is divinity? The earth the air we are breathing, water, air, fire, air, Panch Mahabhut, five elements, earth, water, fire, air, ether. That the body is made up of. Body, mind. But see it with differently. The bones is different than flesh, than the nails, nail polish. Can you believe if you tell some wild people from Africa that you spend $100 on your nail? This is called the variety in the value system is all the material world, what you see with the two eyes. What you do not see, which you call the third eye, that you cannot see is this is my toy, don't give, and even fight for that. And when you are 15 or 20-year old, you can even kill others
Yeah.
because this is mine. But this is all illusory. Who can see? Mother, father can see. It was not yours. There are lot of people killing in India or in other countries over the land. Brothers killed other brother because of the sharing or possession of the what parents left. Lot of court case. This is mine. This is not thine. Of course, wisdom grows. Then they see nothing goes with you.
Yeah, it's true. It doesn't go with you at all. You go back naked.
You come naked.
Yeah.
So, beyond the name and form, there it begins. But people live in the dream world. Dream world is like made spider network. Spider network means each morning the spider create a web, and this whole world and all different countries is not different than the spider network. Some are more glued into the name and form, some more in the mind, the dark web. The mind means you cannot look at the mind, but it is inside the skull. And that's why the dream, unpredictable dreams are you cannot set up that in your head, this button, I will see romantic dreams today.
True.
That's the dark web. So the whole computer is nothing but is the vomit of the mind made. Does the mind ever create any divine thing except putting bunch of roses in a, call it a rose garden? Does it, the sacred is even the sacred, even a blade of grass can be sacred when you leave it alone. So what is sacred? Sacred as long as you don't touch the wilderness. Human being, they think, oh, we are beautifying, cutting all the trees and putting the infrastructure according to them or in their own mind. Their own mind is good, bad, right, wrong, but the wholeness, they don't know that you are inviting lot of diseases which were not there before.
Mhm.
So when the heart chakra opens, then your life changes from control to uncontrollable, which is the wilder wholeness here and now, because it's beyond organizing. It cannot be organized. How can you organize this raindrops even coming? How can you Monday come into Tuesday? It is the illusion. So the more you step out from the constant hypnosis, constant programming, you don't even know that you are being programmed. You don't even know because computer, TV, and this, that is all repeat of the past. Who repeat? The parents, grandparents, because they lived one way, they did,
Mhm.
and you are. So the life, precious life, is sold between those four P, parental, police, politician, and then you think you are living. You living in a human doing level, which is not saying one is wrong, other is wrong. All is a great, all is a great drama. All is perfectly perfect. The telephone ringing is perfectly perfect. Nothing imperfect. But as long as I get entrapped in it, push the button, there it begins. You leave it alone. That's all.
And it stops.
It's not that one should not pick up. No. It's all it is the quality or the quality of eagerness is beyond values, beyond the price. The flame of attention, that is the virginity of life, livingness, not the body mind, but the very consciousness which is uncorruptible, undividable, uncontrollable. It's a mystery side of life. And that has a different message. That has no message. That either you live it or you miss it. The lover and the beloved are not two. May appear as two, but is the oneness without the two. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Praise the Lord.